Good afternoon, welcome to Vanik-Ias. We'll discuss current affairs of 3rd March, and first topic is internal security, that is related to INS Visakhapatnam. Recently, India made a stealth guided missile destroyer. INS Visakhapatnam was formerly affiliated to Visakhapatnam port. India made stealth guided missile destroyer. Right. What do you mean by stealth guided? That means when we launch that missile, it will be invisible to the radar, right? That is stealth technology, right? Whenever a technology that is a missile technology, and that missile, when the missile will be launched, the radar cannot detect it. That is stealth technology. This marks the formal induction of first of the hour Visakhapatnam class destroyers under the P-15B, that is Visakhapatnam class. A total of four warships were planned, that is Visakhapatnam, Mormugao, Impal, Surat, to be inducted. These are indigenous designed, right? Remember, they are indigenous design. That means they are supporting the Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat program by Indian Navy's House Directorate of Naval Design and constructed by Mazagonda Shipbuilders, Mumbai. Right. So this is INS Visakhapatnam, and this is related to internal security. Why you are studying this? This is especially related to maritime security, which is a part of internal security. Why? Because the Mumbai attack that happened because of the lack in maritime security and coast guard security. Maritime security is important so far as Indian Ocean is concerned, because around 75% of cargo of world goes through Indian Ocean. Right. The position of India in international map is important because of Indian Ocean. That's why our relationship with various countries like USA is getting strengthened. That is in Indo-Pacific, right? The region is called as Indo-Pacific. We have established Quad with US. Why Quad is established? To ensure maritime security in Indian Ocean region, right? And to ensure this maritime security, these INS Visakhapatnam or INS Vikrant, these are the two big the submarines which can which are missile guided, right? There are various missiles are present also. They are aircraft carriers. They are the mm, in the Indian Ocean. They have a speed of around 50 kilometer per hour, right? And a capacity to carry around 20 helicopters and like that. So this is INS Visakhapatnam. Next, what is INS Visakhapatnam? It is, yes, INS Visakhapatnam is lead ship of P-15B class guided missile stealth destroyer, was commissioned in 2021. P-15B class guided missile stealth destroyers and commissioned 2021, 21st November. The ship symbolizes India's mature shipbuilding capacity in the quest of making India and achieving the Atmanirbhar Bharat, that is self-dependence, so far as self-dependency, so far defense technology is concerned. Now we see the now after the Ukraine crisis, we see that no world leaders came to the help of Ukraine despite their security facts. So the international treaty and securities, they are now a question mark has came into front, that they may provide security or may not. They're based on their geopolitical calculations. A particular country has signed the security deal, it doesn't mean that they'll protect you. So you have to become self-dependent, self-independent, and you must secure yourself, right? Because we cannot trust the allies. They may come, they may come, they may not come, right? So in such a situation, Atmanirbhar Bharat, especially in defense technology, is important. The crew of the ship abides by the motto Yaso Labhasa, a Sanskrit phrase translated art and glory. It embodies indomitable spirit and capacity of the mighty ship to achieve success and glory in every endeavor, especially that is in providing maritime security to India. Visakhapatnam class ships are followed Kolkata class destroyers P-50, P-15A commissioned in the last decade Right, they follow on the Kolkata class destroyers. After the Kolkata class destroyer, they are Visakhapatnam class ships. The ship is on our maiden visit to the port for participating Presidential Fleet Review (PFR) and Milan 2022. The fleet review is a long standing tradition followed by navies all across the world, and it is assembly of ships at a pre-designed place. Then what is this fleet review? This fleet review Presidential Fleet Review. This fleet review is a long-standing tradition. What is the tradition? That all navies all across the world, and it is assembly of ships that in the pre-designed place. The purpose of displaying loyalty and allegiance to the sovereign and the state. That means to show the allegiance and to the sovereign and the state. Every time they are working in their work field is the ocean, right? So they have to come to a place in the near the landmass, and they have to show their allegiance to the sovereign government, that is to India and to India's president, as is the chief of the defense staffs. Then what is the features of P15B ships? Features of P15B ships. These ships are amongst most technological advanced guided missile destroyers. Guided missile destroyers of the world with a state-of-the-art weapon and sensor package, advanced stealth features, and high degree automation. High degree automation. It will function automatically. It will reach the target. It will hit the target. And they are advanced guided missile destroyers. That means the missile can hit the target wherever it is required, or the enemy missile. And they are stealth technology that the third party or that the radar cannot detect them. These ships are equipped with BrahMos supersonic missiles and long-range surface-to-air missile. Remember, so BrahMos supersonic cruise missile. Cruise missile is the is that missile which can be guided, right? Indigenously, India and Russia has developed BrahMos missile. Cruise missile means they are guided missile, and their ballistic missiles are not guided missile. They approach nearby target, but cruise missile upon that achieve the exact target because throughout the path it is guided. But in case of in case of ballistic missile, it is not guided. It will directly fall on the target or nearby the target. It's once it is propelled, then it is propel and forget. That is your ballistic missile. So it is equipped with BrahMos supersonic missile and long range surface to air missile, that is SAM. The Sikh has several indigenous weapons like medium range surface to air missiles, indigenous torpedo tube launchers, anti-submarine indigenous rockets launchers, 70 super and rapid gun mount. So these are the additional features that has in the additional weapons that is in P15B ships. What is the role of P15B in the security of India? Indian Navy's responsibilities. The Indian Navy responsibilities to guard a large coastline of seven. You have a large coastline of 7,516 kilometers, right? India has a large coastline of 7,516 kilometers. That is, it also include various islands, right? And 1,100 offshore islands. We have 1,100 offshore there are now Nicobar Island, along with 2.1 million square kilometers of exclusive economic zone (EEZ), exclusive economic zone of India, that is nearby to our border, right? Around 200 nautical miles, up to 200 nautical miles, which is around 2.1 million square kilometers. EEZ have been enhanced in the present geopolitical scenario. The destroyers like P-15 B class shall play important role in the larger oceans of the Indo-Pacific, making Indian Navy a potent force that will aim to India has aimed to play the role of net security provider. That's why USA and other countries like Russia and Japan are also cooperating with us. Now the guided missile destroyer are deployed for various responsibilities like escort duties with the carrier battle group to protect the naval fleet against air, surface, and underwater threats. So, any type of threats they will address. These guided missiles they will address any type of threats from that may be from air, maybe from surface or underwater threats, and that will also provide escort, that will provide support, right, security to other carrier battle groups. That means any type of transportation or systems or to provide security. Then Janaushadhi Divas. Second topic, it's related to your social justice, Janaushadhi Divas, or you can also link it to science and technology. What is this Janaushadhi? Pharmaceutical and Medical Devices Bureau of India, PMBI, under the aegis of Department of Pharmaceuticals, is going to celebrate 4th January, 4th Janaushadhi Divas. All the activities will be organized with the spirit of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, and several events have been planned and 75 locations. What is this Janaushadhi? Right? Let's know what is the Janaushadhi. Janaushadhi means generic medicines. Right? Janaushadhi means generic medicine. Remember, generic medicines are those medicines. They are they have same efficiency as the original medicines. Right? There is no patent. For example, if a particular medicine is there, it will get a patent of suppose for 10 years. A particular company by research and development produce a cancer drug of for 10 years. It will get patent for 10 years. But after 10 years, what will happen? With minimum price, with almost Indian companies or as a pharmaceutical sectors are developed, they can produce the similar medicine, the same medicine with very low price, that is hardly 5 to 10% of the market price of the original medicine, that is generic medicine. We have Pradhan Mantri Jan Aushadhi Yojana. They provide the generic medicine, and the generic medicines are used in various medicals where medicine cost is too low as compared to, that is the 5% or 10% of the original cost. So in this case, the health expenditure of the many other people that reduces. Also health, the expenditure of for medicines by from the government is also reduces, right? That's why generic medicine is very important. India is also exporting the generic medicine to African countries. That is a big problem of USA. Why? Because they are saying that this is violation of patent rights. This is the violation of patent rights. They are requesting India not to sell these generic drugs outside, or they should not have sell to Africa. Why not to sell Africa? Because if they are saying that, then their interest to sell medicines also hampers. But they object. There is another true provision regarding generic medicine which they offers. Fasting is that one is evergreening, and second is compulsory licensing. Compulsory licensing means in case of any urgent mission, in case of any urgent situation, government of India can give license to any of the company to produce a particular medicine which is patented. First thing. Second thing is evergreening. What is evergreening? Suppose a particular company has got patent for 10 years, right? After that, what they do? They make slight change in that medicine and claim for patent for another 10 years. Indian government do not allow that evergreening. Indian government says unless there is a significant development, unless there is a significant change in the composition of medicines, you cannot claim patent. So this is all about your diagnostic medicine, that is generic medicine. This campaign launched by Department of Pharmaceuticals, I have explained. Bureau of Pharma PSUs of India is the implementing agency for, remember it's important. They will ask in prelim. Bureau of Pharma Public Sector and Undertaking, PSU of India, works under the Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers. This Bureau of Pharma PSU of India, BPPI, this is the implementation agency of Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Janaushadhi Pariyojana. Right? A medicine is priced on the principle of maximum 50% of the average price on the top three brands of the branded medicines, maximum 55. The prices of generic medicines are cheaper by at least 50%, and in some cases 80%, 90% of the market price of the branded medicines. Next, What is the objective of Pradhan Mantri? What is the objective of Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana? To make available of quality medicines, right? To available quality medicines, quality healthcare system, consumables, that means surgical items in affordable prices for all, and reduce the pocket expenditure consumers of patients. Those patients will get it at low price. The popularizing generic medicines among the masses and dispel prevalent notion that low price generic medicines are inferior quality and less effective. These things need to be, they are creating awareness against such ideal, such thought that low price generic medicines are of inferior quality or less effective. Actually, they are not less effective at all. So everybody should use generic medicines. Medicines are unbranded medicines which are equally safe and having the same efficacy as that of branded medicines in terms of their therapeutic value. To ensure easy availability of menstrual health services, Janaushadhi Subhidha, Janaushadhi Subhidha, sanitary napkins to all women across the India. This is the objective of PM BJP. Generate employment by encouraging individual entrepreneurs in opening PM BJP Kendras. Right, next. What is Janaushadhi Kendra? There are the centers from where quality generic medicines are available to all. Quality generic medicines are available to all. Bureau of Pharma PSU India BPPI supports the Janaushadhi Kendras as a part of PM BJP. The government has set a target to increase the number of Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Janaushadhi Kendras from 10,500 to by the end of 2025. Okay, so by the 2025, they are targeting to establish around 10,500 Janaushadhi Kendraj. The number of stores has increased to 8,650, 670. The product basket of PM BJP comprises of 1,451 drugs and 240 surgical instruments. For the new medicine and nutraceuticals products like protein powder, malt-based food supplements, protein bar, immunity bar, sanitizer, mask, glucometer, oximeter, etc. have been launched. Right? These are the things that have been launched by Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Janaushadhi Pariyojana. Right. So around 1,451 drugs and 240 surgical instruments they are used. The current financial year of 2021-22 till the PMBI made sales of under 250 750 crore, which led to saving of approximately 4,500 crore of citizens. So, with the selling of 750 crore, 750 crores, it has saved around 4,500 crore of citizens. This scheme also providing good source of self-employment and sustainable regular earning. Self-employment, good source of self-employment, sustainable and regular earning. Average sales per store per month has grown to 1.5 lakhs, including over-counter and other products as per survey. Over the counter refers to medicines that can be bought without prescription. The self-counter medicine they can be bought without prescription. Right? Average sales per store that is around 1.5 lakhs, which is very good. So it is a source of self-employment with sustainable and regular earnings. And PM BJP, this is Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana. So this will provide self-employment. It has saved around 4,500 crores for citizens. It sells around 750 crore, and there is target to increase it to 10,500 by 2025 stores. So these are about Pradhan Mantri Jan Aushadhi, Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana. Ayushman, then Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission. Recently, Union Cabinet has approved the countrywide implementation of the Ayushman Digital Mission with the budget allocation of 1600 crores for 5 years. Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission with allocation of 1600 crore for 5 years. Under the mission, citizens will be able to create their Ayushman Bharat health account numbers to which digital health records can be linked. Ayushman Bharat is a flagship scheme of India which is launched as recommended by National Health Policy 2017 to achieve the universal health coverage. Right. So this Ayushman Bharat digital mission health records to record to that will count that will get the digital health records of the citizens that will be linked. Next, and 1600 crore budget is fixed for that for next 5 years. What is Ayushman Bharat digital mission? It is launched in 2021, September 2021. Ayushman Bharat digital mission through video conference. It provides to digital health IDs and to all the citizens to help hospitals, insurance, farm citizen across health records electronically when this required. The pilot project of mission has been announced by Prime Minister from the ramparts of Red Fort in 2022. The project will be implemented by in 6 states and union territories. National Health Authority is under the Ministry of Health and Welfare is the implementing agency. Remember this National Health Authority. National Health Authority will implement Ayushman Bharat digital program, digital mission, right? This will integrate the health records electronically so that it will help the insurance companies, it will help the citizens, it will help the hospitals. Everything will be synchronized in digital platform, right? And the National Health Authority of Ministry of Health and Family Welfare will be the implementing agency. What are the features of the mission? Health ID. It will be issued for every citizen that will work as their health account. That will work as for the health account. The health account will contain detail of every test, every disease, and doctor visited, the medicines taken, and the diagnosis. Health ID is free of cost and voluntary. This will help during analysis of health data and lead to better planning, budgeting, implementation of health programs. Every citizen will also health account, right? That will contain the details of every test, every disease, the doctors visited, and the medicines taken, and the diagnosis. So a comprehensive health record throughout your life that will be linked to the health ID and that will be linked to Ayushman Bharat digital mission. Healthcare facilities and professional registry. The other major component of the program is creating healthcare professionals registry. Healthcare professional registry. One more thing is healthcare professional registry, HPR, and healthcare facility registry, allowing easy electronic access to health medical professional and health infrastructure. Right, two type of registry, that is health professional doctors that will include the health professionals, for example doctor or skilled nurses, or and healthcare facility registry, that are the clinics or the medicals, they are linked. The HPR will be comprehensive repository of all healthcare professionals involved in delivering health, all healthcare professionals involved in delivering healthcare services across both modern and traditional system of medicine. Modern traditional system of medicine, that is related to Ayush system, right? Ayurveda, Unani, Siddha, right? And homeopathy and Ayurvedic, all the type of traditional medicine system, and all the healthcare professionals, they will be comprehensive repository. And the HFR database, we have records of all the countries' health facilities. So this HFR database will record all the countries' health facilities. The Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission Sandbox. The sandbox created as a part of the mission will act as a framework for technology and product testing that will help organizations, including private players, intending to be part of the national digital health ecosystem. It has a framework of technology and product that will testing that will help product testing, health organization including private players in that wish to part of the digital health mission become health provider or health information user. Efficient link or building blocks of Ayushman Bharat digital mission. So that will be mission sandbox. What are the benefits of related concerns? Expected benefits ensure ease of doing business for doctors, hospitals, healthcare providers, so that they'll get access of information. They'll get a huge information regarding your health when you have suffered what and what are the treatment undergone and what are the repercussions. Enable access to exchange longitudinal health records of citizens and their consent. Then creation of integration with the digital health ecosystem, similar to role played by the unified payment interface in the revolutionizing payments. That will be similar to the role played by the UPI in the revolutionizing the payment system. Similarly, as the UPI has integrated the various digital platforms, similarly, this will integrate various health records of the citizens. The mission will improve equitable access to quality healthcare, and it will encourage quality healthcare and it will encourage the technologies such as telemedicine and enable national portability health services. What are the concerns? What are the concerns? Lack of data protection bills. Some issues of data is maybe the problem. May will be the problem. Lack of data protection bill and misuse of data by private firms and bad actors. Exclusion of citizens. Denied healthcare due to false system and are also the cause of the concerns. Denied healthcare exclusion of citizens from the digital because there is urban rural divide and many people they do not have the knowledge to regarding digitalization, right? They lack the literacy, the financial literacy, and also digital literacy. So this is the National Digital Healthcare Mission. One is the central government, state government, program managers, regulators, associations, development partners, NGOs, other practitioners, doctors, health and technology companies, insurers, laboratories, medicines, hospital, clinics. So everywhere will be integrated, right? Administrator, policymakers, providers, and allied private entities, everybody will be there. That is National Digital Health Mission. It still doesn't recognize health as a justiciable right, right? Health is not a fundamental right. It's not doesn't recognize. It should be pushed draft for making health is a right prescribed in the National Health Policy 2015. In addition to failure of the similar National Health Services, that is National Health Services (NHS) in the United Kingdom must be learned from a technical implementation related to deficiencies must be proactively addressed prior to launching the mission on a pan-India scale. The standardization of NDHM architecture across the country will need to find ways to accommodate the state-specific rules. It also need to be synchronized with the government schemes like Ayushman Bharat Yojana and IT and all schemes like reproductive child healthcare and NICSA, all the schemes that will be integrated. So one thing is that that should mandate that health is a right, and accordingly the steps need to be taken, and we should take the best global practices, and also we should synchronize other schemes with respect to and Ayushman Bharat digital mission scheme. And what is International Intellectual Property Index 2022? Recently, India has improved overall international intellectual property score, that is from 38.4 to 38.6, right? And the country ranked 43rd out of 55 countries on the World Intellectual Property Index. Annual report is compiled by US Chamber of Commerce. Remember who publishes Intellectual Property Index? This is published by US Chamber of Commerce. What is the rank? 43 out of 55 countries. What is International Property Index? US Chamber of Commerce. Title Art of Possible. Title is Art of Possible creates a template for economies to aspire to become 21st century knowledge-based economies. Knowledge-based economies through more effective IP protection. The eighth edition, the index maps the IP ecosystem 53 world economies representing over 90% of global gross domestic product. Index evaluates IP framework in each economy across 50 unique indicators which industry believes and represent economies and the most effective IP firms. Why these things are made? Basically, what is intellectual property? Suppose you are making a suppose A.R. Rahman is creating a music, right? He is uploading the YouTube. He is uploading in the YouTube, right? And if you have the access that video, you can download that video and you will publish the same video. Had there are no this intellectual property rights, what would have been happened? You both videos will run in the YouTube and you will also get some money, he will also get some money. So that the money is getting divided, you are getting the money, although you have not created it. And the right of the producer who has produced the emoji, he is not getting the full benefit or the deserving benefit, right? That's why there needs to be a copyright. There need to be some rights over a creation that we call as intellectual property rights. There are various types of rights, for example, industrial design. You cannot copy the design of another country, right? You cannot copy the design of Apple mobile and you can produce another mobile which is of low cost and low price or some standard technology. That is the design, industrial design, and also trade secrets are one type of intellectual property. There is another one intellectual property of that is called as our GI, that is geographical indication, that is recognize a product of a particular area. For example, Sambalpur sari, that is limited to Sambalpur, but that is a very high quality sari. That is Sambalpur sari. If they got this GI tag or this one type of IPR, their production and export increases significantly. Right. So these are the intellectual property index. It is released by USA. There are some problems related to intellectual property index. India do not obey the rules strictly. Right. It is sharing the genetic. It is the in India generic medicines are highly prevalent. Right. Our generic medicines are highly prevalent. That's why our rank is low because USA has been continuously asking India to reduce, asking India to encourage or asking India to abolish the provision of evergreening. Evergreening means, as I have explained, a medicine will be renewed after the completion of a uh, upward some particular year, right? So for 10 year of patent, after that, what will happen? The medicine manufacturer will slightly change the medicine and claim new patent for 10 years. This is not allowed in India unless it is significant. That is, they are opposing the evergreening. Another thing is that India has the compulsory licensing. India can give the permission to any country to produce a particular medicine even during the national importance, although the printed all of patent is given to a particular company. So in such a situation, these are the reasons why India is scoring low so far as international intellectual property rights is concerned. In, right, intellectual property will boost economy, it will bring investment. What the fact is that we have to compromise our human rights. We have to compromise our humanitarian concern. The indicators that create a snapshot of economy or overall IP system intellectual property. One is patents, copyrights, copyrights, trademarks, design rights for a particular design, right? Like design of a car, design of a mobile, trade secrets, commercialization, IP assets, enforcement, systemic efficiency, membership, and ratification of international treaties. So, so for today, this is all. Like this video, share this video, and subscribe to Vanik-Ias and encourage us to continue this program. Thank you.